Welcome back. I have not been doing this at all recently, so we are back with a perfect player. I played a little bit of these up here, just haven't recorded them, and I also simulated some of them. But I've been playing all the April games. They were not really good ones, like oops. Like, I don't know. Maybe the kind of poop games. I don't know. This one was kind of fun to play. I should have recorded this one, to be honest. But, no, it's a blowout. So, like, I don't know. This one should be fun. Cavs versus Knicks. But they don't have Jalen Brunson, unfortunately. Even though they have him there in the picture. This is what their bench will look like. Kind of. Not really. It should be, Delon, right? I know that it's weird, but they're gonna run weird units. But we're gonna be playing as the Cavs, just the top end of the Cavs. I think I'm just gonna go with the white jerseys, to be honest. Let's see if the old guys can spice it up with. No. Yeah, we'll go with the blue. Yeah, that's what we'll do for y'all. But excited to play this. I haven't played 2K in a minute on stream. But we're back with some good content. Oh, see the chair in the background. Here we go. Oh, close your ears. Turn off your ears.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized.
But,
now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Miles McBride, OG Anunoby out there with Mikal Bridges, and it's Josh Hart, and it's Towns in at the center position. Now here's Mitchell, pass to Thornton.
Oh, my fault. We have Trevor Ariza on. I always forget to tell you guys who we have.
Outside Garland. Lets it fly. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, I shouldn't put my thing there. Let's move the camera down. Forgot I'm not playing Rainbow or something.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Trevor Ariza
Here's
and
Bridges.
85 overall Trevor Ariza for.
And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
You have to give a ton of credit to not only the coaching staff for having their group prepared to play nightly, but also a ton of credit to these players who have been solid with their rotations, who've been committed to both ends of the floor.
Alvin
Their depth
Robertson.
has been apparent.
Robertson.
This is a formidable team right now.
Alvin Robertson.
Now here's Garland. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable.
Yeah, step up on him.
Mobley,
Oh,
no good.
that's a tight. That's crazy.
For New York, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Well, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris. So
No,
agile
sir.
for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so
Give me
much
that.
upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every
Way to relocate, Donovan Mitchell. Way to relocate. Big
love how
time
confident
relocate.
Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Outside Anunoby.
I'll put my headset in right quick. I had the wrong one. I thought I could listen to through my to that, but I'm gonna just do it to this.
Bridges outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun.
Well, here we
These
go.
teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Garland.
Floater. Here we go.
And there it is.
I'm gonna have a good game
So
with
many
the
ways
Darius
Darius
Garland. I
Garland
wanted to get my
score.
floater
That
bag
floater
with Tyler
game is
Hero in
on
another
point.
game. I could
The Knicks
not.
have
That's
gone
all.
2 for
I was
5
watching
here
real
in the
life
first.
Miami Heat, and I
And
was like,
timeout
damn,
is
his
called
floater
by
game is
Tom
perfectly
Thibodeau. He's
contested.
going to
You
gather
can't
the
even do
troops
that
and
in
talk it
2K.
over.
He just did it
Doris,
there.
it's hard to believe the Knicks title drought has gone on for over
Can't do it
50 years
consistently.
now.
Oh, that
And
fan
Tyler
base
Hero's
is
coming
just
down.
dying for an opportunity to
Nice little float game.
What I love about that fan base, through all the years where the Knicks struggled, on any given night, that building is as electric as any in the league.
Now here's Towns. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Mitchell into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Donovan Mitchell dunk. No need to meter there. That's a straight down.
Pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Towns a screen on Garland. Towns outside.
This game.
Mobley against Anunoby. Mobley grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected and great timing on the contest.
I want you to come back over.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Mobley. 5 to shoot.
Big D. Hold on now.
Looking like a
Hold on now.
machine.
Knicks trail by 6.
That's what I wanted to get off from the original on the other block, but
first quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Well, you know Mikal was thinking free as soon as he got free. That's nice delivery.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball, keeps the defense on its toes, and can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Allen. Here's Mitchell.
oh, that was nasty, Mitchell.
Doesn't go for him.
Oh, that's a steal
New York
too.
has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Towns.
So you're a tough one for you.
The jump hook.
Over there.
It's not going to go for him. Cleveland leading by 3. Garland with the ball, and McBride picks him up defensively. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Allen with it.
He's an A-.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Anunoby.
Oh my goodness, I didn't mean to do that at all.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
On up the court.
Hey, that's a good dime. We had him cut the basket. Get it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Good to go. They're running huge. We could really keep it small.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Achua's checked in for Carl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, their guys coming off the
Bates
bench.
Diop comes in for Anunoby. Thomas, he's checked in for Hart. And Payne is subbed in for McBride. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs for the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Jerome's checked in for Darius Garland. Toppin, he's checked in for New York.
Oh, okay.
Jerome on the wing, defended by Payne. Stolen by
Ty,
Bridges.
Jerome, we gotta pass that out quicker than that, dog.
Inside.
Oh, they have Toppin?
Soft
What are they
touch
doing
off the
that
glass.
for?
This is something you're
I
seeing
didn't tell
evolve
them
with
to do that at
Mikal
all.
Bridges, expanding his playmaking abilities.
Mobley on the screen. Jerome attacking. And down it goes.
So I have no room
Jam
protection.
that one
Y'all couldn't let him on.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Ricky.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They took our top.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Hart's checked in for Toppin. To the middle. Okoro passes to Mobley. He gets it in
Hey,
there.
get right there.
Very
Fucking
little
boy.
resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Knicks trail by 3.
Alright. I don't even feel bad about having that up there now.
Now here's Thomas.
Good, good
9
shot.
points in his last outing. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Over Strus. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Mobley down low. Defended by Payne. Mobley. And it's New York with a rebound. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with
Green bean.
Jerome.
Ooh, you know Ty Jerome with that strap on him.
15 seconds left in the first.
Nice here. Hey, the blue guard. Not foul.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
We'll be out of there, but I can do guarding.
Free throw no good.
Embarrassing stuff. We will grab this.
And the second free throw is good.
9 seconds. We'll go with you.
And Cleveland has possession. 3-point lead. Left side Hunter. Over Thomas. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
He broke it. It was a messed up play right there. But hey, on the screen we got bumped a little bit, and then I was kind of scared when he shot that bank shot.
Good scoring in this one.
I knew I had good release, so I thought it was a bank.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Precious Achua. Josh Hart is out there with Cameron Payne, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3. Now here's Hart. He's scoreless. Second chance shot. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Fires the 3.
Oh, that was a dime. Oh, that was a dime. You see how
Strus has got his first bucket in this
fired it down there? The Floppy is supposed to drag you around for a 3-pointer, but sometimes the guy can just stop right in the paint, and then it's just oh, that was really easy. That was a tough one.
He can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers lead by 5.
They're not be a guard for my team.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And with the end of the regular season in sight, here are the latest power rankings. You take a look at the Knicks. They're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
I think for Cleveland, they've been such a welcome surprise. Not many people thought they could be this good, but they continue to relish the role of underdog.
And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it's
hey, okay.
We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been taking them up.
Nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
I know. Y'all are thinking like I'm crazy,
Well,
but
Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seem to grow
makes sense in my
exponentially.
mind.
I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's
off and
plateaued.
on
What we
breaks,
do know
but
unequivocally is
this
these
kinda
organizations
execution
have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team.
Oh, it's
And
going right
each
back.
and
You
every
scared to
year,
have the
we're
ball?
setting records in that
Campaign ain't.
category. They're just getting
That's
smart
what
about
we
the
should do.
kinds of shots you want and when. We're
No.
seeing more shots
No.
at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing
And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Yep, good thing we put in
He's
that
checked
MLB
in
back
for
in.
Okoro. And the switch here also for New York. Bates
They
Diop
don't do substitutions
checked in
too.
for Hart.
Substitutions.
Here's Garland.
For what? Just leave with the
Sweet
right
little
hand or
floater.
the glass?
Garland's got 6 points.
tremendous balance
What's
and
this
body
from?
control.
What's this for any of our
Darius
guards?
Garland,
I
no
don't know why it's so
stranger to
tall here.
finishing inside.
Thomas passes to Achua. Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Beauchamp. Fires the 3. The rebound goes to the
I see it.
Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 6th
Light it
rebound.
up, Trevor Rizzo.
Shots good by Gordon.
I just love the
12. Outside Payne. And he sinks the 11-footer. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
See what the offense creates.
Garland with the ball. 6 points for him. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I know I was ahead of you.
Of course, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Yeah, then they put Adele on right. I was trying to wait for them to put out.
Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Shots good by Towns.
And he keep Towns
This
out
is a
here.
big, but we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
Allen with a screen on right. Garland, the pass to Allen.
Who would have jumped? Who would have smoked?
And some solid defense from Towns.
Make it think that you can have it.
Garland against Anunoby. Pass to Achua.
You can have that all day.
Ball. First shot won't go. Cleveland leading by 9. Mobley passes to Allen.
Let's get your revenge back. Come on now. Get your revenge back. I was so late on me in the pass to it. I had the gas stop icon and everything. There's something they don't need.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Mikal Bridges checked in for Achua, and it's McBride in for Wright. Here's Towns.
Oh,
he's got 5. Fires in the triple. Towns has got 8.
He's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Garland looking around. Pass to Mobley. No good with a layup.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Now here's McBride. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And a miss there on the triple. Mitchell against Hart. Allen, right side. Mobley passes to Garland. The 3 is up.
They don't want to step up. They don't want to step up.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland.
Chili.
And the shot is good by Garland.
There's finally assists for
New York has possession.
It's a 13-point
game. That's tipped.
Wasn't even
McBride passes to Bridges.
It was in the fast break.
And he was fouled while in the act of
I gotta
shooting,
stop
so
doing that. I think about my health way too much. I know the AI is just gonna fail, so I gotta really stop.
Why is that?
Well, number one, he's worked hard to develop his skill on the offensive end. He came in as a 3 and D guy, but what he's proven is he can handle the basketball, he can initiate action. You'll love the work ethic that went into that.
Now here's Mitchell. 14 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Mobley outside, 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Shoots over Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against a smart play.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. And both free throws good for Mobley.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
There we go.
Knicks trail by 13.
I'm locking. You can let
Pass to Bridges.
Oh my God.
Who fouled? So he'll take 2
I glanced him.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is
I was not.
well-rounded big man in the league.
I was not expecting his
Yeah, maybe in
first
league
step to
history,
be like that.
he's an elite three-point shooter. Post score, and his passing is severely underrated.
Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns, a 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, BA. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Now here's Mobley. 20 points for him last game against the Magic in Orlando.
His defensive intensity made a huge difference. Just look at the 3 steals.
I have no words. Moving so slow out there. Tyler Jerome needs new animations.
Knicks trail by 12.
Oh,
outside Strus. Pass to Hunter. From deep.
I say, bro,
and it's New York with a rebound.
They're getting us
their
threes.
first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series.
That's what they're doing.
It's
contested. Catch and shoot.
Well, catch and shoot opportunities.
No more
You've got to have
anymore.
good feet and pre-shot
More
preparation.
penetration.
Mikal Bridges, yes sir.
Jerome passes to Mobley. The kick to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away
You handle the ball.
from
You handle the ball.
With some arc. And there's Okoro. That one's good. And the assist by Hunter.
Boy, that's a beautiful touch on the floater. And remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They lead by 11
Low-key,
as the quarter comes
we're
to a
playing
close.
quite bad for
And
them
they
not
push
having
the tempo in this
Johnson.
one. Getting out it. Thank you, Allie.
We're
Good
up
stuff.
11.
We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Feels nice. Oh, he mad. He was mad.
They've been phenomenal. All
Then
the
I'm
lofty
going.
predictions,
You gotta be dropping
expectations,
down.
all come
No,
true.
another actually one.
Now comes the hardest one.
But the number one is the
And
Celtics.
let's move on to that
Cavs.
first
Already
half.
so much
Talk
Cavs
about a
gameplay,
tough
so
start
much
for the
Trevor
Knicks.
Ariza.
To me, it
They're a
starts
fun
with
team to play
their
with. I like to.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now
go
let's send
crazy
you over to
with Evan
Brian
Mobley.
Anderson.
In the, I think I'm gonna have to backpack a lot of games with Donovan Mitchell in the playoffs. That will be
And
kind
as
of
we
tougher.
dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a
Locked
runaway.
in.
Hey, nice game. Great performance by Darius Garland.
He was getting into the
What's
lane
up?
easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher
I
on the
need to
move,
exit
and
out
so
there,
far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and
Like
Mitchell,
I'm getting
the
that.
talented
I'm
1 and 2.
breaking them
That's
down,
the 5
and then
from
I'm laying it
Cleveland
over
right
his
now.
noggin.
Man,
I
that
told
is
you I
a
don't know what we're talking
big-time
about
tough
right there.
finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Hart finds Towns.
Oh, you gotta
From
step out though, my
downtown.
dog. I have to step out.
Cavaliers with a rebound. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one falls.
He just had to line it up. He just had to line it up. Come on now.
Mobley's got
Remember,
13.
we have a nasty
Making
game.
plays at both ends of the
Push it
floor,
up, push it up.
and it shows up in the box score.
Trying to post
Well,
him
what
up.
I
I
love
like
is
that.
the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing
Yeah, now
hard.
see, nah.
Anunoby.
See, nah.
And
Let's
the
look at the
rebound
ball.
goes to the Cavaliers. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
Oh,
Stolen
rip off.
by Anunoby.
Oh.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. This will
Okay,
be his
Cat,
third
knock him
free
down
throw of the
then.
game.
You
Doris
missed it.
Sochi
You missed a
Anunoby
pair.
helped the
You
Raptors
missed not
so
a pair.
much on their title run in
That's
2019.
embarrassing.
Yeah,
They shoot
the hard
92.
part is he was never
I'm
able
glad
to
I'm
suit
not
up for
all the
the
way up here,
NBA
though.
Finals to
Used
get
to
through
be
the
there.
season
See,
and then
like,
have
I
an
don't guard
injury
him.
at that
I'm playing.
point.
Hey.
Heartbreaking for a player. But consider he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie
Come on, Cat, what
LaForce.
we doing?
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him,
Come on,
it's
Cat.
crazy, and I don't mean this in a
Not
bad
doing
way,
that
but
here.
I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in
had
this
that
league.
way.
Brian, high praise
Bro.
for his teammate.
Indeed it
Someone's
is.
gonna foul
Good
out.
stuff, Allie.
I'm fouling
That's a
like
foul
absolutely
called on
crazy.
Donovan
It's so
Mitchell.
gross, this game.
That'll be a second foul of the game. And New York has possession.
I get
Down
my
by
hand with
15.
this, but
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Yeah,
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. And let's see which teams have been unwavering at the free throw line since the All-Star break. In third, the Cavaliers.
Ever since the break, they've been shooting with great confidence from the line, and their numbers reflect that.
I'm there this time.
Here's Towns.
Oh, bro, Towns can take quick force to get around a lot of bigs in this
Towns has
game.
got
It's
12
gross.
points in the game.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger?
Well, I'm gonna make y'all get in foul trouble.
Here, we'll
Come
find
on
out.
now. What's
We
going
know
on in this
Donovan
game?
Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at
it
this
down.
point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Paint's open.
McBride passes to Bridges from 13, and the jumper is on the mark. 13 points in the game.
The longer his career grows, the more you see Mikal Bridges put together these scoring outbursts.
Pass to Thornton. And he drives in. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
McBride, outside Hart. Outside Anunoby. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Anunoby's got his first points of the game.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
From deep, Mitchell
Deep.
sinks it from distance.
Ooh, he's waiting for that on the
Lead by
catch.
16.
He heard what coach said. I want him to shoot it off the catch. That's what he was going to
McBride
do.
passes to Anunoby. Towns, left side.
Oh, hell no.
Thornton pulls it in. Thornton's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Foul.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
I love it.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Cleveland leading by 16. On the wing, Mitchell. He's covered by Hart. Over to the left wing. Back to Okoro. Just 5 to shoot. Allen. Yep, that one goes.
I'm about to say Allen.
Just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Wow. Observation from that?
Outside Garland. Driving inside. Throws it up high. Allen can't get it to go.
How'd you
He
miss?
saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good
Get him
block
out.
for sure.
Get him out.
The lob has got to be better
I need
than
him out. I
that.
need him out.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Achua's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. For 3, Bridges. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
I need him
Boy,
out the
he's been
game.
cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters.
Giving a lot of
the
cares
least.
around his
None of
versus
than
assist in
Mitchell
the game.
will
Pretty
answer
gross
with his
night
own
for
three.
Darius
This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
2 minutes.
Outside Anunoby.
Here. Going under.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Achua.
No, you got
Achua
burned.
with the dunk.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
Garland against Payne. The 3 from Mitchell.
Oh, but
Rebounded
you
by
couldn't make
Payne.
that one,
And the
though.
defense got away with one there. I mean,
They did.
that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, a Big finish
Now
with a
he's going
one-handed
off a little
jam.
bit.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Garland, the pass to Okoro. Now Mitchell. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Garland against Payne. Wing shot on the way. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Slow it down.
Knicks trail by 14.
Bad shot. Look at him though. Farm defense, come on.
Pass to Bridges.
Oh, no.
Well, when Mikal Bridges was drafted in 2018,
Here for the
his
bench.
hometown team, the Philadelphia 76ers, elected to trade him after selecting him.
Didn't
And
frustrate
yeah,
me.
he made no secret of the fact that that was a
Oh, grab that.
heartbreaking moment at the time. Consider that his mom actually worked in the Sixers front
Look here.
office in those days. But in the end, he has carved out one heck of a career.
Beauchamp, he's
Over your
checked in
noggin.
for New York. Thomas
Over your
comes in
little
for Hart.
noggin.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead
Oh, I
with
wanted
higher
that ball.
percentage shots.
Wow.
Three-pointer, Bridges gets the
What
three to
happened there?
fall. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half.
Space.
Boy, picking up where he left off, his second from distance is half 5 overall.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
I should have passed.
Here's Jerome. He's got 7. And here's Hunter from the arc. Knocks it
Oh
down.
my goodness, no, he wasn't. The connection from him isn't.
That's how you up the
That's
ante.
gross.
Come right back at him.
And
Oh,
you would
snap.
expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Beauchamp, buzzer beater.
Just a
Couldn't
big-time
hit.
effort
Oh,
from
that's
Donovan
embarrassing,
Mitchell,
Beauchamp. That's
providing a lot of energy
embarrassing.
for Cleveland, helping them space the floor.
Nastiness.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense.
That was a laying
quicker.
down.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the
That was
defense and
lame.
find the open man. That was beautiful.
I'll give you a better down.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the
I tried
fourth
to pull
quarter,
that.
but stranger things have happened.
Ooh, somebody get out there.
And
Somebody
on
get
the
out there.
floor for New York here in the fourth.
Oh, needs to get out there.
They've got Keita Bates-Diop. He's out there with Achua, and it's
I don't know,
Payne
I'm
in
just
at the 1 spot.
You guys should play defense on me.
Hunter passes to Mobley for 3.
Oh, damn.
It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Mobley
Damn.
is in the zone right
Oh
now.
my,
The defense
I
will
knew I had
be
to take a
well
step in,
advised
and
to
the
try to keep
defense
it
came
away
out
from
in
him.
time.
Achua up top. Back to Payne.
He's shooting. Oh,
Pass to Achua.
and dive back down.
Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers.
They aren't
These
settling,
guys
yeah.
are putting in the work inside.
Here's Jerome. And there's a whistle. He'll head to
That's
the
how you
line
get
and
to the
shoot
basket, Jerome.
Hey, you
Throw
can't block
your
it.
body
Sending him
around.
to the line can be the next best thing.
And he knocks down the first one. Wright's checked in for New York.
Mop.
He's perfect from the line this time.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Oh my
Pass to
goodness.
Beauchamp. Outside Payne. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. And it's good
Can't
for
find a
2.
little decent game.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Mobley. It's
Good
down.
little move right there,
Making
Carl.
13 attempts today.
The stars back in,
First
please.
half puts it in the rear view.
End
The
it on
shooting
him.
percentage starting to reflect that.
Tried to throw him up there, but he had a little
Achua with a screen.
situation with this man.
And Max Strus picks up the foul.
Max.
That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up.
No, I'm putting the outer picture out there. Just cause. I don't know. Just cause.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Drills it from deep. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Jerome passes to Mobley. Good.
He having a nasty
Basket makes it
game.
8 for 14 for the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react,
You can't have
he'll be
Toppin
the
out
first
there.
guy to
It's
make
gonna be
the
bad news
And
bears for
that's
y'all.
typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation,
I'm
reacting
here with
quickly, and capitalizing.
Pass to Beauchamp. Machua with a screen. 6 to shoot. Cavaliers with a rebound.
There's the double-double.
Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Thomas. And it's good. 2 points.
You don't right past him, dog.
Right, proving that he is an excellent decision maker on the offensive end. She made open, let me find him.
Bro, we are missing
Here's
bunnies.
Tries again. Top it against Mobley. From behind the arc.
Oh, I love that Donovan Mitchell can't just hit the screen. That's a beautiful
15.
teammate right there.
Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by
Oh,
Toppin.
look at Topman. Topman brother slam the basketball. Oh my goodness, I didn't think we could do that.
Down low.
Look at that dime. Look at that dime I just sauced on you though. Look at that dime I just sauced on you.
Gotta love seeing Mobley dominate like this.
You want it?
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Machua
a
passes
nursery
to
Bob.
Beauchamp. Toppin a screen
I'm
on
over.
Mitchell. Here's Thomas for 3.
I'm not really worried about
Connects
that.
from downtown. Thomas has got 5 points in the quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
I want that over
Machua with
Donovan.
a steal.
Yo, you're on the floor. I ain't gonna hold you.
Here's Beauchamp. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Out left to the wing. Pass to Jerome.
Let's foul, man.
Nails it from 3.
And he's
He
coming
hit the
off
arm,
a
ref. He hit
huge
the arm.
performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher.
Kick your
And his
arm.
coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to
You know what? This might be a simulation.
me deliver night after night after night.
Man.
So as long as he's hot, keep
We're going
riding
ball
it.
right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. A different look for
Ours is a
Cleveland.
different big
Hunter's
man.
checked in for Mitchell. And Darius Garland subbed in for Jerome. And let's send it over
Yeah,
to
I
Allie
love the
LaForce.
game, too.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Mobley passes to Garland. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to McBride. To the wing on the left. Towns passes to McBride. Now Bridges. Hart from long range. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Garland. Got it. Good job.
Yeah, you can go with me, Towns.
And the
Should have had
Cavaliers
somebody
lead
else
by
pick up
17.
ball. I saw that, and I saw you backpedaling. I said,
Might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Out to Bridges. This one for 3. Kept alive. Outside Anunoby.
Mine.
Target from 3-point range. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Garland for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound of this one.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Cavaliers.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good
Charlie
runs.
sauce.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Evan Mobley.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint,
Damn, I'm
and
fast.
never stopped
I'm putting up
working. I
bullshit.
love it.
We're simulated. Thank y'all for watching. I had a little nice game of Evan Mobley. Mikal Bridges came out there and gave me 20, but I should have had more with these two guys. I should have put up more threes with them, to be honest, too. Shot perfect with Ty Jerome. He had a little nice game. Trevor Ariza did Trevor Ariza things. 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. And then their guy wasn't really a big factor in the game. 11 points. I mean, he can't shoot the 3 ball that well. So I don't know. But see y'all for another video. Shout out to your boy. Deuces. Doo-doo.